Hello, everybody. This is Lindsay Harris from the McCall Area Chamber of Commerce and Visitors Bureau. I am the director for our organization. And then on the call today, we have Brenda Fulfer from your CBD store, McCall. Brenda, thanks so much for being with us today.
Oh, thanks for inviting me. I'm really excited to share my business with everyone. I haven't seen anybody from the chamber in yet, or at least they haven't said they've been in. So I'd love to educate and let people know a little bit more about my store. So thank you for the opportunity.
Yes, absolutely. So what is your little tidbit today or fun fact you wanted to share with us?
A little fun fact, about 10,000 years ago, they exhumed a body. Well, believe it or not, there was CBD in that 10,000-year-old body. So it's been around quite a while. The one big thing that most people think of when they think CBDs, they're thinking, oh, I'm going to get high off this. And it really is not the marijuana plant. It is the industrial hemp plant that we're deriving the CBD from. So that is huge. So that's our little motto is it's the health without the high. So you're going to come in and pick up an item that's going to help your body balance because CBD is a cannabinoid and our bodies naturally produce cannabinoids, which most people didn't realize. We have receptors. They've just found that out in the last, I think it was like in 1982 or so, that they realized we had an endocannabinoid system. And CBD is that. But we produce naturally, and what the CBD does is actually goes in and helps us balance our bodies where we're not producing enough or we're overproducing too much. So the CBD itself will actually go in and help balance that. So that's what's nice about these products that we have. If you're on it on a regular basis, it's going to get you all balanced. It's going to help with any ailments or issues that you're having. The FDA recently just came out with kind of going after the larger CBD companies, and we're one of them. I carry SunMed, by the way, and our company was told not to make any claims. So during this little video, I won't be saying what it will take care of. But if you ask me a question, if it would help with something, I'm going to say very likely it will help. But one thing I do tell people is to help them educate themselves is to go online yourselves, and whatever your issue is, type that in and say, does CBD help? And you'll be amazed on what it will tell you. Until we get more case studies, the FDA comes out and says, yes, it does work on this and that. We can't legally say anything to make any claims. So that's kind of my little disclaimer thing. I'm also not a doctor, so of course I always direct people when they come in the door and saying, hey, I'm on this medication, can I use CBD? I usually ask them to work with their pharmacist or their primary care doctor first, but also tell them to go online and do a little research. It most of the time does not hurt. If anything, it helps either their meds work stronger or work a little less. So it's fairly safe, but they should be working with their physician actually. So that is that. Like I said, I talked about it actually producing, we produce it ourselves, and this is just to help supplement. It helps work on your brains, your organs, your skin. So it does a lot of balancing in our bodies. So we have water solubles. Water solubles are really unique to our product line, which a lot of people don't carry. Our water solubles actually get in your system within 3 to 5 minutes. So if you have that little hangover within 3 to 5 minutes, that pain from your head that's pounding is gone. It's very nice. We also have oil tinctures, which most people are what they're used to taking. It's in several flavors. That one gets in your system within about 45 minutes, has to go through the digestive system. The water soluble actually is, because it's water and our bodies are made of water, goes through our system quickly and actually crosses our blood-brain barrier quickly, and that's why it works in 3 to 5 minutes. The oils take longer through the digestive system. We have topical creams, which work on any little tiny ailment that you're working on outside your body. There's a roll-on that has lidocaine in it. So actually I can say this one is pain relieving because the FDA does say lidocaine works on pain. Our CBD loaded one is loaded with MSM, which helps the CBD get in your system very quickly. And it also has arnica, and arnica is really great for pain relief and inflammation. So those are that one. We have our edibles. We have several edibles. These are really our pain creams are most popular, but then our second one is actually our edibles. We have watermelon and peach in a gummy. We have little bears. We have sour bears. We have sour worms. We actually even have honey sticks to stick in your morning coffee or your tea. And that's loaded.
Are any of those edibles also fused with other things?
No, mostly, well, the honey actually has the whole plant. And that's the other thing. Our product line is not just CBD. It is the full plant. So we call our products broad spectrum. If
Mm-hmm.
I said full spectrum, it would have THC. We can't have that in Idaho, obviously. So we have a line that's called broad spectrum, which is the full plant minus the THC. And most other stores that you see carry mostly just CBD isolate, meaning they've taken out just the CBD and put it in their products. Mine has CBC, CBN, CBG, CBV, CBC, so it's loaded with the full plant minus the or plus the terpenes, which is all the essential oils that's in the plant. So all of those work together as an entourage effect, is what they call that, that makes these products work that much better.
So that's why you choose to do the broad, or
Yes, that's why. Yeah, and that's why I chose this company, because I've gone out there and worked with several other CBD companies for just my personal use, and
Mhm.
realized that just CBD alone was not working for what I needed. And I found that the broad spectrum product line was working way better. And that's when I went and did some research, went back east to this company and found out that they were doing it right. They've got a chemist on board that's making the formulations. We're third party tested. We're using organic farms out of Colorado and Oregon. And you can scan the back code on any of our products, and it will tell you exactly what's inside these products. This one's for the dogs. There's jerky treats, which are really nice and very, very popular. And then we also have oils. This one's bacon flavored, and we have peanut butter and natural. So we have several different products. We also have collagen creams, so anybody that's dealing with any kind of issues on their skin, or if you're working on maybe just trying to anti-age, our collagen cream is one of our top sellers. We have hand lotion, and we have lip balm. So we
you
have
have
several products.
you have hundreds, I would
I
say,
I have quite a few. Yes, I have
that
quite a few.
transcends species
Yes,
and use.
exactly.
That's
Yes.
really cool. Well, Brenda, can you tell us about how you came to McCall and how that journey started?
Back when my children were little, I used to actually do more natural ways of healing and helping them through flus, colds, owies. And I started with essential oils, and then I worked my way into a health food store and Star that I was working at. And from there, I started working with the up here in McCall, the herbalist, and realized the plants, just even local plants, even them have cannabinoids in them, not as strong as CBD or close to CBD. So there's a lot of those plants in the area. But when I started working with her, I decided I was ready to move up here. And we've had property in Donnelly, my family and I, for 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
So I was ready to retire. My husband said, no, not quite ready. But I said, I am. So when I came up here, I went, I have to do something until he's ready to retire. I have to keep myself busy or I get myself in trouble. So I realized that it was time to maybe look into what was needed in this area. And after realizing the CBD product line was awesome, I talked to my friend that started a store down in Meridian, and she said, I think you need to start one in McCall. So here I am. I wanted to look at Donnelly because it was close to home, but McCall had a better opportunity and a better space. So the space that you see in the background behind Lindsay is actually my store, and that's on the road right across from the Pancake House. So it's in that little strip mall across the street from the Pancake House, right
It's
on the road.
it's beautiful, the design.
Thank you.
Did you come up with that?
Some of the other stores gave us some ideas, and actually the owner of this SunMed business said, hey, I'd prefer if you guys used the blue in the background and a little accent of orange. So we all got to kind of on our own stores choose what we wanted to do. So some of it's my own personality and some of it's the stores kind of guidelines on what they wanted to kind of see. They're not a franchise yet. But they're working towards that. But they had some guidelines, but I love the colors, and they all kind of came together anyway. So
Yeah, and it matches the logo, everything. It's
yeah,
really,
yeah,
really well done.
yeah. Our Mandela logo. So yep, it works great.
So can you tell us about, I mean, what the experience is like when someone walks in your doors? Maybe
So we
they're intimidated or they
yeah.
don't know what to expect or they're a first timer.
Sure, sure. So, and that's very true. Most people thinking, oh, a CBD store, it's a smoke shop, it's a vape shop. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with any of those, but some people are intimidated by that. And they're also thinking, oh, they're selling pot in there. And there's a lot of people that are worried that this product is going to get them high and they're going to get fired and all that. And we do have to make the disclaimer that our products could test if you are being drug tested, they could test, because everybody's body metabolizes it differently, and everybody's tests that are out there are done differently. They're not sophisticated enough to totally distinguish between CBD and THC yet. Some are, some are not. So we always give that little disclaimer that yes, if you're being tested, we prefer that you went to your employer and made sure that they were aware that you were using our products, and that we do have the lab reports that you can send with you so that they know what you're doing. But yes, most people walk in and we set it up as a spa. It looks more spa-ish, the music's spa-ish, and we're there to educate. So we're not just letting you walk in the door and go, here's our 3,000 different CBD products, and you come and pick out. We're educating you, letting you know what it is that we think might work best for whatever it is you're walking in the door for, and letting you know why it's working in your system. So that's why we're a little bit different than just a regular vape or smoke shop. Yeah, we're more educating.
That's awesome. Yeah, especially if, well, because you're probably, your goal is to make long-term clients. You
Totally. Yes, exactly. And with that education, I feel like they're getting that, because they're finally going, oh, somebody that knows a little bit about what they're talking about and know their products well enough. So
What has been your favorite part so far about being in McCall?
I just love McCall. I've always loved McCall, but you know what? The community, even just what you guys are doing with this chamber, where you guys are bringing everybody together through this virus, it's been phenomenal. And I've seen everybody just jumping in and helping each other. So, and I see that. I see that even in Donley. It's just in a smaller scale. Cascade the same. So I just love this valley area. And like I said, I've been here for 30 years, and will probably plan on retiring and living out the rest of my life here. So that's my plan.
Speaking of working together, what is something that we can do to support your business right now? And just so everyone knows, Brenda and her store just opened her doors right before all of this broke. So lifting her up is more important than ever, because I feel great about the products that you're offering and the services you provide. So what's a way that we can help you?
And just by doing what I'm doing right now is maybe repeating what I've said to others as they're saying, oh, CBD doesn't work. But it does work, and it depends on the bodies. But to let people know that it's not a vape shop, it's not a place to be scared, it's not THC. Just to, yeah, if they would just pass that on and let people know that they can be educated, they can walk in the door and we will tell them all that we know about the product so that they are feeling comfortable with it. We do samples also, so they get a chance to actually walk in and try a little bite of our gummy. We're also sampling out our neuro and our tinctures in just a little spoons or in a little tiny bit of water. So everybody does get a chance to try it. The creams are being sampled out for if you got a knuckle that's bothering you or an ankle, bring it in. Let's put some lotion on it and the topical cream and see if it helps. So yeah, everybody would just pass that on and let them know that we're not that scary vape shop. We're the kind of the spa-ish setup. So that would be appreciated.
And then how can we find you?
I am at 212 North 3rd Street, right across the kind of catty corner across the street from the Pancake House, just north of the Holiday Inn, the Hunt Lodge, in that little strip mall. So I'm next to Alpen Salt Spa. I'm next to Reflections Salon, and in Payette Ink and Embroidery. So we're all in that little
You've
strip
got
mall.
some solid neighbors.
I do have some awesome neighbors. Yeah, they've been great to
Oh.
work with. Yeah.
And then you're also on social media as well,
I
right?
am, yeah. I'm on Facebook under Your CBD Store McCall, so they can go in there and see that we have specials once in a while. If anybody's into getting 25% off right now, I've been running 25% off ads, so definitely bring that in. But you have to get a paper from the Star News. Grab that paper, grab that coupon, and then also I'm on Instagram. Yes, we do have a presence on Instagram also.
That's awesome. And you'll be in the Visit McCall magazine also this summer.
Yes, I'm excited to be on that also. And that will have a coupon on the back to a call of action you have to bring in. So still doing curbside for anybody that's immune compromised. So if they just want to call, the numbers on the door when they pull up, they can call me. I can rent stuff out to them, charge their cards, do cash, whatever, however they want to do that. So we're doing inside, we're trying to limit people, but we are still doing curbside, but we are letting people inside just a couple at a time, just to keep the distance.
Well, Brenda, thank you so much. I'm so excited to come in, and the space is beautiful and you've done such a nice job, and Actually CBD treats for dogs sounds great. So,
Yeah, and cats. We
okay.
have it for cats. You got an anxious cat, come on in. We got something for them to try. So thank you for this
Well,
opportunity. Thank you. I
yes,
appreciate it.
thanks so much, Brenda. We
Uh-huh.
appreciate it as well.
All right. Thanks.